brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 34-player free-for-all battle here in Caucasia. Now we have picked our lovely spot here in the bottom right. This is my preferred go-to spot. I feel like more games than not, I get really big over here. And you know, you do have to really contend with borders and be smart with how you expand, but it is a relatively good spot. Now, I did see somebody go over to the right of me at the very end. That is okay. This is very much how I treat the world map when I spawn in Russia over on the right and someone spawns in that peninsula. You just trap them in and then wait for them to kind of bleed out a little bit. So we'll be going with a different starting strategy today. This was one that was recommended to me. It's 25, 25, 40, 40, 50. And then after this 50, we constantly expand until we can no longer expand. So I'll go ahead and give it a go. I'm not sure if it's really going to make too much of a difference, as my initial marker for when I do the full send is around 7,000, and that's kind of where this one landed. So I'm not sure if it made too much of a difference, but hey, we tried it out. I'm not sure if this was the best situation to try it out in, just because we were surrounded by a bunch of bots, but didn't really notice a difference. Thank you for that suggestion, though. I always like to try and explore my game and try and make myself better, so I do appreciate those tips along the way. So we'll go ahead and just continue to keep expanding the best we can. Fortunately for us, player 349 is off to a little bit of a slower start than us. He's sitting at about 10,000 troops where we have 80,000. So our expansion path was a little bit more on point. He might be using just a tad bit more troops than necessary to take out the bots. That's okay. A lot of players do that. It is a skill you learn along the way. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to keep growing as best we can, trying to encapsulate as many bots as we can, which is not going to be many. Looks like it's just going to be 2, aka 1. And we'll finish up this bot here, grab this little blemish, grab the rest of this bot. We didn't get it. There we go. And now we just sit and wait here a little bit. Pawn is looking very weak above me. I would love to go into him. I'm just not sure if it's worth it in the long run, as I do have a number of big enemies around me. I definitely will take that truce. Android users in on this, though. I'm in. Okay, yeah, the plus is in on this as well. Everyone's in on this. There we go. Lots of expansion. You have 140,000 troops. No need to get involved in that quite yet. But player 349 is, wow, he doesn't even have 100,000, so this is a great target. Tehran above us has left the game and become a bot. Fortunately, he is attacking anime, which is wonderful for us. We'll go ahead and collect the rest of this land over here from our soon-to-be fallen foe. And there we go, move up into third on the leaderboard with a weak opponent above us. That's delicious. Love to see that. So we'll take that truce with anime. Sorry, I was a little bit preoccupied. I do want to take out Tehran, grab the rest of his land as well, and now up into second place overall, very close to first place, so we're tracking rather well for this game. We just need to continue to build up our troops. Ball is over there with the crown. Oh wait, I already offered him a truce. It's like, why can't I offer him a truce? Okay. I do see anime sitting out a boat over there. Maybe I send my own boat just to try and grab a little bit more land. He became a bot just a little bit too early on that run. Yuki has gone heavily into him. Let's just attack him at this point. Our boat will probably not reach. We can also attack Yuki. He only has about 400,000 troops right now. He deployed a lot. Just in case you are new to the game, how fast you move and taking land is not dependent on the amount of troops you send. It is dependent on how many pixels you control. So just want to throw that out there. That's a mistake I see a lot of new players make. It was one that I made myself. So hello, buddy. I'll give you a little kissy face for the boys. Little Kyrgyzstan up there. And we'll just kind of wait on Yuki, because I'm very concerned about the players around me. The plus guy is falling, which means I'll probably have borders on you go down. A very scary prospect indeed. So let's go ahead and grab the rest of this land as he's fallen. Might as well grab the pixels for ourselves. We are in second place overall. A good position to be in right now. This is one that I'm actually very happy about, because I'm very close to Ohio Empire. We can go ahead and grab the rest of this land as some anime is really pushing up. I want to see if I can get around him, grab a little bit extra pixels for myself, and I get the crown. Wonderful. Okay, now we do touch borders with help your team. That is good advice. We'll take this truce. I am concerned with how big he is, that he might attack us. Now, he does have narrow borders on us, so that is a mystery. Void Empire is asking me to attack anime. Not something I really want to go into right now. You Go Down is doing rather well. He's taking out Germany Prime. I honestly kind of want to take out SOS. I feel like this strengthens me without strengthening the players above me, which are the ones I really feel. Help Your Team offers us a truce. Void offers us a truce. Corgis offers us a truce. Hold on, brothers. Let me get to you. Let's get that one. And I don't really know if Void is going to be that much of an ally to me. We don't really have too many shared enemies that I want to go into right now. Help Your Team is a scary one to go into. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I do see he's boating down into you go down. I'm not sure if he thinks that's who I'm going into next, but it certainly is not. I don't want to engage that target. Anime wants to go into him as well. If those two join in, if Anime joins in on this, I might join in as well, but I'm very scared of touching borders with Ball prematurely. He's a very strong player. He's in third place. No need to touch the second and third strongest player on the board all at once. That just seems like a little bit of a foolish play. You go down has expended a lot of troops trying to get SOS out the way. I think maybe we go in to help your team. I don't know. I don't think I can save the Corgi guy, which is what my initial thinking was. I think he's a little bit on the weak side. Unfortunately, it does look like he's going to go down. We could go into Anime, who's also a relatively weak person, but I'm afraid of a team-up opportunity here. I'd much rather go in to help your team and take out that behemoth. So let's see, what can we do here? Let's see if anybody's interested in doing this. Let's do this. We'll say, hey, now, how do you feel about that truce? He accepts it. Okay, so we have Void on our side, so let's go ahead and start the attack. He says charge. Okay, we're gonna trust him on this. We are at full interest, max interest, so let's go ahead and start the attack. Void does jump in. Oh no, but Void has been stabbed in the back. I did not see that boat from you go down. That's basically going to be the end of India helping us out, and that goes our one ally. That's very much going to strengthen, help your team in Ohio Empire. The second and third strongest players on the board both touch borders with him, so a bit of an unfortunate development for us. We will just keep on attacking, see if we can keep this guy close to us. He's definitely going to take the crown away from us, and there you go, he has it. We are not that far behind. Let's see if we can secure a truce with Ohio Empire. Maybe we can all work together. Hey, what do you think about that? Anime is basically being a bystander at this point. And okay, Ohio Empire says yes. Do you want to go into this guy? What do you think? I know you have some other targets like Canada you could go into, but I would really like, he says okay. Okay, let's charge, brother. Come on, you're bigger than me. Yeah, he's in. Okay, good. We have another ally. Let's go. You go down takes the crown away by not doing anything, just by existing. And we will continue to keep pushing. Unfortunately, help is attacking me. Who's help? That's nobody. Okay. Oh, no, that's help your team. That's the guy we're attacking. Brains are on point today. So we will just keep attacking help your team and sharing the land with Ohio. It is going to be very interesting what the dynamics is going to look like at the end of this. I imagine I will get less land than Ohio. It will honestly depend on how much he boats, how quick he is about boating over the river once we kind of hit the watershed moment. You go down is going in Anime and wants me to join in on that. I'm kind of preoccupied, brother. I'd much rather take out the very strong player. I'll help you take out Anime when he's nice and weak and I can grab a bunch of land. Which seems to be kind of now. Yeah, let's go ahead and join in, grab as much of this land as possible. Help your team is aggressively attacking me. There is no full sending in this mode, which is why he's trying to do that. He's actually wasting a lot of troops with these attacks. The game kind of penalizes you in this game mode for trying to over attack by just making you basically lose a lot of troops without them actually attacking, and that's what happened to help your team. As we get a bunch of land, it looks like the world's going to be split by you go down unless he leaves this little bit of land for me. No, he cuts me off. Perfect. That's huge for me. Reason it's huge for me, I can save up, and everyone's got to go until you go down. There's no options around it. And in fact, Canada says yes. Anime somewhere in the game says yes. I'm more concerned with Ohio. I want Ohio's commitment. We'll say yeah, we'll do that, just in case he's want to get involved. And Ohio, he wants to do this too. Okay. Well, I'll lead the charge since I'm the second largest. We get the crown out of this. Now this is a he attacks me back. Perfect. Okay, so we actually maintain more troops than he does, and now we can come on Ohio. Give me an attack. Yes. Good. Now we have the lead by a good margin, about 100,000 pixels, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's going to be able to snowball, especially with two players attacking. We'll be able to maintain the crown. My only concern is if Ohio is going to use that sliver of a border with me to attack me. I was thinking about if the possibility of boating was there, but he's so close. Either person attacking would just immediately get him in. So there's no point of trying to delay this, and we'll just keep attacking his borders. Now, he is sitting at about 160,000 pixels, so he's no pushover quite yet. He gave a very large counterattack into me. This is why we're keeping up our troop number very high, is for these counterattacks. They're going to do less and less, and this is kind of the rage factor right now of just overusing your troops in a game mode, and they're not being used against me. You can see my troop numbers are not going down, but his are rapidly are. So that's just kind of a FYI. Good game to you. You go down. You played well. You just got caught in the middle. And I think that was the downfall there. Now, we have our own brooding situation where Ohio Empire and Ball, I highly doubt that they're going to allow me to walk away with this game. So we will just kind of watch this peace meter, see if any of them join in. Looks like Canada has joined in on the peace. Now, I could, in theory, win the game by piecing out here. But no. If they want to fight, I'm down for a fight. We'll take this truce with Ball. Maybe we can take the fight to Ohio Empire directly. So we'll just kind of wait on this. Wait for a good opportunity to strike. We are at about 12% interest, or 0.12, 0.09. So we are filling up rather rapidly. I'm getting a little bit concerned with, well, we do have, okay, Ball's broken the truce. Interesting. We'll go ahead and attack you. I imagine Ohio State or Ohio Empire is on the way to join the battle. I wonder whose boat this is. Wouldn't you know it? It's Ohio Empire. That is a very foolish maneuver on his part to boat. That's just a bunch of wasted troops, but he was able to build back up to his maximum interest, so it doesn't matter that much. Now, in case you're new to the game, how you win these 2v1 scenarios is you attack the second strongest player. The reason you do this is because the second strongest player, in this case Ohio Empire, his attacks are going to do a lot more damage than Ball's attacks are. You can see Ball is attacking me. It's barely even moving the border, where if I left Ohio Empire to do these attacks, he would very much do a lot of damage. So we're mitigating the damage done against us by Ohio Empire. This often will kind of take the second place player off the board because he's going to play defense, which is somewhat of a good move if you and the third place player are closely aligned in troops, is stonewalling, letting the third place player get most of the land and eat away at the crown. It's not working in this scenario because Ball only has 128,000 pixels, nowhere near the strength of Ohio Empire. So we're able to just kind of keep cruising through this. As you can see, Ball is not doing any damage. He's barely even moving the needle in his attacks, and we are just consistently knocking down Ohio Empire. I'm hoping that Canada will join in at some point, but honestly, I don't need him. Ball is getting to the point where he is over-attacking. This is interesting. If he gets down to about 7 million, I think I will charge into him and just quickly wipe him out. This is also a reason why you stick to attacking one player, is the other player, in this case Ball, will sometimes over-attack, and then you can quickly scoop up a bunch of land for free. So we're mitigating the damage done against us. We're biding our time for the right moment, and we are actually just at this point dominating the Ohio Empire. He's down to 13 million troops. I'm not sure if, I mean, that boat wasn't going to go anywhere else, so we'll just keep knocking him down. If it was an accident, he would have let us know by now, but no, he is attacking us constantly, so this is by far no accident by any means. And Canada is throwing up the white flag. No, brother, you're going to stick with me. Ohio Empire has hit his watershed moment where he has broken, and now we'll just claim the rest of his land. Canada will probably get involved at some point, grabbing some of his land. I think he's a little bit afraid to grab land. You can get it. I don't care. And now we'll take our wrath and focus it on Ball as he quickly falls to our wrath and goes down to 2 million, 1 million. And there we go. We'll let Canada kind of scrape up the rest of this here. I'm not going island hunting for all of this. We're just going to go ahead and peace out here. We will grab Cyprus along the way and say, no, you don't need to leave. We're going to peace. We're going to peace. Don't worry. In fact, let's give the claps of good sportsmanship. Say GG's to all involved and a kissy face for the boys. And as we start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.